What's up guys, it's Alexandria Pike, people call me Alex, and in today's video I'm not gonna make a TikTok, but I'm gonna be doing 100 questions, but there is a couple of questions I would not answer because I could get in trouble by YouTube for answering it. So let's get started. This is a Q&A. Question number 1, what's your favorite color? This is a filter where you can find it on Snapchat and on TikTok too. So when I was growing up, my favorite color was pink and purple, but since I'm 18 now, my favorite color is pink, purple, black, and white. But mostly black and white. Okay, not that one. What's my favorite show? It's just right now, but I'm gonna say what my favorite show is. There's this new villain show that I started watching and I finished it, but there are more episodes coming to it. I already watched episode 19 when I was at my mom's house. I like that show. It's my favorite show because it has villains and stuff. But I like that show, but I like also mystery shows too, like Nancy Drew. They made a series of Nancy Drew where there's a girl named Lucy that's actually a demon. Okay, what do you identify gender-wise as? I think it's asking what's like my pronouns or what I say I am. Well, as you can tell, I'm a female. Ooh. Sorry, my biological mom just texted me. Okay. So, I identify myself as a female, and my pronouns are she and her. Are you a good dancer? No. I never knew how to dance. I was forced to dance to Thriller Michael Jackson for months when I was at Avon Park High School in Florida. For months. And then I finally moved, and we had to dance to that song for a Halloween contest. But I have stage fright, and she knows it. And because of my seizures, we would have lost. They won, by the way. Nope. Can I drive? I probably won't be able to drive if my seizures are not gone. But if my seizures are gone, I will not drive at all. Sure you do. I'm joking. Yeah, when I'm older, I would not want to drive like my siblings because of my anxiety and the fear of crashing and killing everyone. Okay. No. What's a date you'll never remember? I only had one date, and I was with Dimitri Han, and all he did was abuse me and hurt me and touched me. He wanted to get me pregnant at the movie theaters, and I said no. So he put it into the cops for smacking me and punching me. Whoopsie, I hiccuped. Okay. Would you go back to the last person you dated? Michael Edmond? No, we don't really talk that much anymore. But we were still friends, but I would not date him. Have you drank tea in the past month? Does that answer your question? Yeah, I finished one jug of tea last night, and then I dropped mom buy me a new one. What's your ethnicity? I have no idea what that is. Would you ever have kids? yes, but I'll probably get them taken away by DHS because of my disabilities. Question 18. If so, how many kids would you have? So, people think it's weird that I want 24 kids. My boyfriend doesn't know that, but if he watches my videos, now he does. Surprise! I don't remember if I told him, but I would want to adopt I would mostly adopt kids, but also give both when I want to. But I would adopt people from ages 5 to 16 because that's where they mostly get abused and know their biological families. What's your biggest insecurity? My weight, because I'm over 200 pounds and I'm 19. I get fat shamed all the time, my whole entire life. But I used to be skinny all the time. Until I started eating too much. What do you want to be when you get older? Well, I'm 19 now. When I was growing up, I wanted to be like a movie actress. But now, because of my stage fright, I want to be either a babysitter, because I can watch kids even if I have seizures. But if my seizures do go away, I would want to be a lifeguard. But I have to get over the fear of deep-ass water. Are you scared of heights? I'm not sure. I haven't gone on an airplane or up in the sky forever, and I was too scared to even do the Ferris wheel, so to see if I'm even afraid of heights. But I've seen videos where a Ferris wheel comes off the thing, it starts rolling and kills everyone. That's only a movie, but I'm kind of superstitious. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I always wanted to go to London or Hawaii. Do you regret anything? Nope. I regret dating all the guys that are toxic. How old were you when you had your first kiss? People are shocked about this. I had my first kiss when I was 8 years old. So here's the little story. I dated this guy named Jacob. It was not Jacob St. Pierre, my best friend. It was a blonde-headed one. We were in kindergarten. He has big brown eyes, blonde hair. He's a little chubby. He was a little chubby. I don't know if he still is now. But he tried to kiss me on the bus. He went on the bus. And I didn't know what to do, so I just stabbed him right in the eyeball with my finger. I literally stabbed his eyeball out with my finger on accident. And then we kissed for like a few minutes after that. So, yeah. And then ever since that, we've kissed a lot when we were dating. I did my first school in mallet school. So, and everyone thinks this is a funny reason why I broke up with her. Her name was Bailey. I broke up with her because she wouldn't give me her cheese on her pizza. Do you like your mom or dad more? In my adopted family, I like my adopted mom better because my adopted father is cuckoo and acts crazy. But I said like a cuckoo clock when I did that. Cuckoo! But biologically, I like my mom more because she lets me get away with stuff that I couldn't do with my dad. But I do love my dad. 3 words to describe you. Sweet, kind, caring. I'm kind until someone pisses me off though. Have you ever argued with someone? Yes. What is something you can't live without? Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, something you cannot live without. My Bluetooth headphones, my 4 phones, my tablet, but mostly I will not, and I mean it, will not get rid of my possessed dolls. When I had, I started getting these dolls like 5 years ago, and I thought I was outgrown them already, so I would put, it was Abigail and Mallory. Mallory's that blonde girl with the messed up hair, and Abigail was the African American girl doll, but I got rid of her after I saw her head literally torn. Sorry, it felt like I had to crack my neck. But yeah, guess where I put that doll Abigail. I gave her to my 7-year-old niece and said, "Here, she's possessed. She moved, so you can have her." She took her. She named her Elsa, because she has a tiny doll like this tiny named Elsa, and now she has that doll named Elsa. So the blonde-haired one. Okay. What was I saying? Thanks, Mom. She just texted me. Ow, I got a headache. So, yeah, the blonde one with the puffy hair, I haven't done her hair in a while, which I should, but I can't, because it's all matted and stuck. And her hair's falling out if I put conditioner in it. I named her Abigail because my ghost friend Abigail wanted me to. Okay. I'm a superstition, like I said, kind of. That's what I said on TikTok. Have you ever been on a plane? Yes, twice, because I traveled from Maine to Florida my whole entire life. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? My 3 wishes, I only have 2. One is I want to have a life like a normal kid, and my seizures will be gone, and I can live a normal life. And 2 is for me to become skinny again, because in high school or middle school, I was like in the hundreds, like 145, and now I'm 205. Do you have any piercings? If so, how many? I used to get my ears pierced. I don't have any anymore, but I got my ears pierced when I was 3, and one day, like literally after years of me wearing earrings, my ears would get so infected, red, painful. I found out I'm allergic to fake metal, and the only way we did that is that my adopted mom would give me necklaces, buy me necklaces, and I never told her about this until like last year. No, until 8th grade, when my whole neck started getting red and swollen. But she would buy me necklaces, and I would touch them. It won't hurt, but if I put them on my neck, it'll turn red and used to get big, swollen. But now it just has a red mark like around where the necklace is on. Yeah, my neck is red because this is fake metal. But it doesn't burn anymore because I'm used to it now. Do you have any tattoos? If so, how many? So I want to get a tattoo that's a dragon here and a dragon here that forms a heart, and with N and A on it from my boyfriend and my initials. So yeah, but I don't want to get an actual real tattoo yet because it's painful. Who's the last person you texted? My mom, biological mom. Who's the last person you had a deep conversation with? I have no idea what that means, but I had a conversation with Josh last night. Because something happened between me and some dude. This creep just randomly added me on Snapchat, and I don't know how, but he started texting me. My Snapchat's not that private, and he started saying, asking me for inappropriate pictures, and then he assumed I was dating him, but I told him I had a boyfriend. He would say, "I'm your daddy. You do as I say. Send me pictures. Um, you're a freak. You're a psycho." Called me all kinds of hoes. Called me a crackhead and other stuff. I don't even do drugs. If you won the lottery, what would you spend the money on? I would give money to the homeless people. Like homeless people that have kids, and just homeless people so they won't have a lot of money. I almost did win the lottery one time. So I did lottery tickets and I won around $35. But if I just got one more number, I would have won $60,000 this year. But didn't. Same with my dad. Do you believe in true love? Yes. What's your relationship status? Of course, you already know. I'm taken. I almost said my boyfriend. I'm taken. That's a little bit revealing. What's your favorite Disney movie? So, don't judge me. I still watch these movies. Well, I haven't done it in a while. But there's a new Little Mermaid movie coming out. But I love the Little Mermaids. But there's this Little Mermaid movie that's coming out next year, May 26th, 16 days after my birthday. I think it's coming out in the theaters or Disney Plus, but I would really want to see that. But the Little Mermaid movie that is my. Actually, I hear noises. Is The Little Mermaid Ariel's New Beginning. Spoiler alert. It's about Ariel growing up with a mother. Well, basically not growing up with a mother, but she's a child, a toddler mermaid. And one day, I think his name is King Triton, her father, gave the mom a music box. And then all of a sudden there was this pirate ship. People it's said that the pirate ship is Captain Hook's ship. Everyone got moved out, went under the water. I don't even know how I remember this. The last time I saw it was like 3 years ago. And I have memory problems, so yeah. So yeah, so the mermaids went under the water, and then the mom, Athena's her name, I think. Yeah, Athena's her name. That's what I think it is. I don't. Little Ariel, King Titan. Yeah, Athena. Realized she didn't have the music box, so I'm not calling her stupid, but she did a dumb thing. She went back up to shore, grabbed it, and checked it to make sure it's okay. And then all of a sudden, she turns around, and it was too late for her to go back under. She was crushed by the ship. You guys should watch it. It's on this website called Soap Today. I think it might be on Disney Plus too. I'm not sure. Do you like pet names? Baby, Bubba, Shortcake, etc. I don't know if it's talking about like my dog's names or for a relationship name, because it has baby. But and Shortcake for a relationship name is offensive to me, because I am the shortest one in my family. But I used to have a Boston Terrier named Bubba. I missed him. What's the last song you listened to? The last song I listened to was Darkside by Alan Walker. That's my favorite song. How many pillows do you sleep with on your bed? Well, I'm basically on the couch. But I'm sleeping with two right now. But when I have my own room, I usually sleep with seven because I have breathing problems. Do you cry during sad movies? I used to most of the time, but now well, it's sad. I don't really cry that much. I've only cried during this year twice during sad movies when a character that I liked died. What's your favorite genre of music? I'm not sure, but I like to listen to depressing music. I don't know. Can you play an instrument? I'm gonna just say no. I played an instrument in third grade at the Mallet School. This is where I grew up, kind of. But we mostly grew up in Maine and Florida. But, I played the violin, the flute, and that tiny little flute, that is called something else. But they end up getting broken every time I touch them. Ow. Ew. Do you play any sports? I used to in school. I used to in school. From 1st to 7th grade, I would do softball, tennis, basketball, track, bowling, and then we moved after 7th grade to Blue in 8th grade, and that's when one of my dreams actually came true. It was weird, but I did wrestling though. Is it easier to forgive or forget? I like to forgive everyone, and give them second chances. What time is it for you right now? I tell you what time it is all the time, but it's 4:10 p.m. When was the last time you went to the beach? Last year during August. Are you a cat person or a dog person? I love all animals except for snakes, reptiles. I hate reptiles. Sea animals. Except for tadpoles. I tried to kidnap them when I was a kid. I literally put them in a bucket and tried to bring them home with me. I got yelled at. But I hate bugs, snakes, reptiles, sea fish, sea animals. Did I just see a cockroach? No, okay. Have you ever cheated on someone? When I was younger, I did. What has been your best Halloween costume this fall? So, last year, when my best friend was a clown, I was a serial killer, witch, and a vampire at the same time. I combined my costumes all the time. This year, I was just a witch. A crying witch. What's your favorite movie genre? I like horror movies because when I was 5th grade, I don't remember if I told you guys this. That could be why I have memory problems. But in 5th grade, I was not allowed to be on electronics over 30 minutes or for an hour, but I did anyways. And this was when Grandma Georgette was alive. I was on this leap pad thing. It was my favorite thing. I think my adopted mom still has it, but it's broken. I'll ask her that later. So, wait, if my Grammy's going to my mom's house, where is she gonna sleep? And where is my uncle gonna sleep? Oh, sorry, I guess I talked. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got really dizzy. We were standing in line at Friendly's. And, what was it? funnies in, no, not Wilton. I think it was Norway. Yeah, Norway. Funnies. I fainted and hit my head open. I literally had a cut. If you've seen Peter Pan, he was cut by Captain Hook's hook. But I had a big crack heel and a bump right here. So yeah, I lied to people at school that I only fallen when they asked, "What countries have you been to?" I don't know if America is a country, but I've been in America my whole life. Do you have a hidden talent? Not really, but I can do that Exorcist backband that makes it look like I'm a demon from Exorcist. But also I sing, but I do not sing in front of people at all because of my stage fright. How tall are you? This is embarrassing. I am 5'2", 5'2", 5'4". We're not sure. I haven't been to the doctors in over 2 years. 57. Yeah, I've skipped a couple of questions because some of them aren't really questions. Would you be able to perform on a stage? Hell no. Because I think my cat's snowing over there. Because of my stage fright, I'll get dizzy and anxious and nauseous all the time. Same with presenting in front of the whole class. Do you consider yourself social? Yes. Excuse me. What makes you anxious? Performing or public speaking. Let's just say that. What's your dream job? Like I said, when I was a kid, since I was 5 to 10. No, I was either 5 or 10. I've always wanted to become a movie actress. I literally have dreams about that. And whenever I have dreams, they mostly come true. People think I'm lying about this, but here, explain this. In 7th grade, I had a dream. I was at soccer. I had a dream about getting together with a guy named Dakota Nimi. And then, it was on the first day of me starting at school. And in 8th grade, when we moved, I started coming to Mount Blue, and I made friends with Emily Arsenault. I don't know. But she's not my friend anymore because her teacher, her mother just told her to stay away from me because I'm a perv, which is not true. So yeah. But I saw this guy. At recess with his head down like this. I went up to him because I don't like people sitting by themselves. I went up to him, sat with him, and I was like, "You okay?" And he's like, "No, I don't have any friends." Turns out that was a lie. His mom, I know his mom. His mom's name's Hannah. I like her. She's my favorite. Said that was a lie. But no one wanted to play with games with him, do anything with him. So, from that thing, this was before lunch actually, we hung out the whole recess. I didn't care what people thought. I didn't care if people judged me or anything. But then we had lunch, and then I told him I like him. And he's like, "You do? I like you too." And then we got together. That was my dream. And then one day I got together with Reynold Foss, which he'll deny now, but I was in 8th grade. He dumped me. Why is he going live again? You little. He wants to get more followers than me. So I got together with Reynold, and I had a dream one day that year that I would be with someone else, but I didn't know who because he never showed him or her. I got a message from Dakota. Can you please dump him and get back together with me? I miss you. I love you. I wouldn't cheat on you again. That was my dream. And I said maybe, because I wasn't sure. And people considered me cheating. But Wendell dumped me for a 6th grader. Have you ever gone through surgery? No, and hopefully never will. What is the reason for the last argument you had? Yeah, this ticks me off. This random dude started asking me, I think I had told you guys this, but he started threatening, making threats, making commands like, I'm his slave, I'm his servant. Just to let you know, he was African American, 28 years old, thinking I was a 16-year-old, and asking me for inappropriate pictures. And so, he thought I was dating him, but one day, it all started last night. And then he blocked me. We stopped talking at 1 p.m. yesterday, and then we ended the whole conversation with blocking each other. There's a cockroach. Get away. I'm not throwing it. Got rid of it. Sorry, I hate cockroaches. But he was being abusive towards me. Very good, don't have one. Do you have trust issues? Yeah, and it's very hard to me to admit this. If my boyfriend watches my videos, but yes, I do. I don't trust anyone except for my friend Jacob and my brother Jacob. I'm starting to trust Noah because I've been together with toxic guys my whole entire life. They would treat me like crap, and so that's when I lost my trusting people. I was in 4th grade. I was been suspended. Yes, I have. Mrs. Merrill lied and called the principal, said I put a middle finger up at her, when I never did. My middle finger was out, but not at her. I had popcorn and I went to throw it away, and my finger slipped behind it and looked like I was flipping her off. And when I threw it away, that could be why, but I was also ticked off. And I was sent to the principal's office. I was suspended. And then last year, on the day after my birthday, our athletic director, Mrs. Heather, lied and said, my throat hurts. Oh, it hurts right on this side. And I said that I had a weapon, like a knife. No, I told her a story about me accidentally bringing a knife to school at Balaka High School in Florida. But she just had to make a story out of it, saying that I had a knife, so I got suspended for apparently telling her I had a knife and threatened to kill her. And the police got involved, so all I had to do was, before they took my phone away, to put handcuffs on me. Mom, I might be going to jail. And she was in Florida. Because they found scissors in my backpack. I put scissors in my backpack because Mrs. Merrill told me that I had to. Probably to get me suspended. And now I do not trust any teachers, and now I always think they're lying. And I will continue thinking that because I've gotten in trouble when I am in all straight A students, or used to be. That hurt. I stepped on an outlet. So yeah. I'm an innocent girl. I never vaped, never did cigarettes, never did drugs at school. Except for the time that I did it last year and made me have a grand mal seizure. But it was because someone forced me to do it. But I'm not saying her name. I got detention. Yes, once. Twice? Once? Yeah, it was 2 times. um, in 8th grade. Do you like kids? Of course. Do you have siblings? On my adopted family, 7 siblings. My biological siblings, 9. Are you close with your parents? I'm close to my adopted mom, but my biological parents, I'm not. Personality, looks. So, I don't know if this is a question for like, what you see in a guy or girl, but I will not be your friend, cause what you look like. If you are ugly, if you have Down syndrome, if you look different, like Down syndrome, autism, any disorders, I would still be your friends. I don't care what you look like. I'll still be friends. I'm friends with this guy, Albert. I don't know what he has, but he looks a lot different than other people. He might have Down syndrome. I'm not sure. I'm friends with a girl named Lila. She has Down syndrome. She's a little short girl and she loves me. So I will go for personality. I would be friends of for your personalities. But if you have different personalities, like being rude, mean, disrespectful, yep, talk to the head and leave me alone. But if you're nice and other stuff, like have disabilities or anything, I'm different too. I have disabilities. I'll still be friends with them. People think I only use guys because of their looks. Yeah, they're wrong. They just tried to go out to get me. Do you enjoy school? I used to. I used to enjoy school till 5th grade because I would get to go out of the house during a whole day. Like I was saying, I used to like school until the bullying got worse. Okay. What is or was your favorite subject? I am not in school anymore. Because I'm not allowed to go back. So I'm going to be having a tutor. All I need is 3.5 credits, 2 in art, 2 in English, 1 in art. I suck at art. And a half of a credit in math. I like math and gym. I've been to a party. I was supposed to go today, but yeah, I was supposed to go to my grandmother's birthday. She turned 75 today. But I got dizzy. I've snuck out before. Not out of the house, out of school, out of classes. Hold on. I would take in an Uber or Lyft. Nope. I never will because of all the stories I've seen. No. Who's someone you isn't blood, but you consider family? Danny, a 28-year-old that I met at Drop Club. Jacob, my best friend from school. And my boyfriend. What color is your room? When I get a room, if my bio mom buys another house without the landlord, because the landlord says we can't paint rooms, it's going to be half white, half black, like Stranger Things themes. Turns out my stepsister is her favorite color is black and white too. Have you moved schools before? A lot. Have you moved houses before? 11 times. Schools, around 22 times. Do you watch sports? Depends. If it's wrestling, yes. Basketball, yes. Surfing, I don't know if that's a sport, but I love surfing, yes. What was the last thing you ate? with dip. What was your favorite month this year so far? I don't know. The month that I met my older brother, Jacob. And the month that I met my older brother, Dustin. I don't know what that one means. Would you ever consider becoming a blogger? Does that answer your question? This is one way to get rid of my stage fright. Are you a night owl or early bird? Night owl. Can you make shapes with the tongue? Hell no. Do you put your milk or cereal first? I don't eat breakfast in the morning. I only eat chips for breakfast. And if I'm lucky, ice cream.
Chicken.
You're not recording, Mom. And I might have just heard you say chicken. What are you doing? Are you getting soup? I can see you in my video, but they can't see you that much. I can just block your face with my hand. What's your zodiac sign? Taurus. What phone do you have? I have 3, and all 4 of them are Androids. US Cellular Android, the other one's LG Androids. Ever made out in school? Yeah, I got in trouble. Is cheating in any way okay? No. Unless if you want to plot your revenge. Do you give out second chances? Like I said, yes. Oh, dang it. What's your biggest pet peeve? Guys that treat other people like crap. Bullying. Do you... Oh, I already read that. Don't know what that is. Are you known to be early, late, or on time? I'm mostly all of that at school, but mostly on time, but if I'm dizzy, late. How old would you like to be forever? 18. Or if I'm lucky, 10. Oh, that's the end of the questions. I hope you like that hurt. I hope you like content like this. If you do like content like this, please hit the subscribe button, turn on all post notifications, and smash the thumbs up button. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.